Recently in my life, I've been noticing how much love sucks. So, welcome to yapp-o-clock. And I say love sucks for a plethora of reasons. There's so many bad issues going on with how people view each other, and I think a lot of it could be blamed on social media. I think social media has put a bad outlook and a toxic outlook on love to people of all ages, right? And I think especially for someone who's in high school, it hasn't been a great experience, right? Both relationships I've been in, I got cheated on, right? That doesn't put a very good outlook in my mind. And cheating is one of my biggest red flags. And recently, one of my friends, we're gonna call them Matt. Recently, my friend Matt has started liking this guy, Timmy. All right. And Matt and Timmy, they met a week ago. And okay, I get it. Some people want to date before they become friends because they think it's bad to date friends. And I disagree. I think that's a quick way to ensure a relationship doesn't last as long, but it does work. It's not gonna not work. I just think if you date someone and you don't know if you have anything in common, I think that's I don't think that's good. I think you gotta talk. I think you gotta find out. I think a talking stage is very important. Dating after a week is not having a talking stage. All right. And normally I support my friends, right? Normally I would support Matt in their ventures of relationships, just because that's what a good friend does. You gotta support. You gotta hype up your friends, right? My bigger issue comes from Matt the day before they started liking Timmy, liked our other friend. We're gonna call him Maurice. All right. So Matt liked Maurice, and I start having an issue when you start dating in friend groups. You date friends, I think that's fine. Like if you're friends with someone, you've been friends for a while, and then you start dating, I don't think that's an issue. I think it starts becoming more of an issue and more risky when you start dating someone who's in your friend group, because now in a way you're associating other people around you and associating the people in your friend group in your relationship since they're already connected to the both of you. And I don't think that's a great sign. And Timmy's not too far off of in our friend group, right? He's very loose, but we've only known him for about a week. He's great friends with Maurice, but me, Matt, and our other friend, we're gonna call Sam, right? We barely know Timmy. We just met the guy, okay? But he's hanging out with us. He's new, so like he doesn't really have a lot of people to talk to besides us. So like, we'll just suck it up and talk to him. But it's still a little weird that now Matt is in a relationship with Timmy, who is so close to us, right? This is people in our circle, and that's when it starts becoming a little more awkward. Because now we have to sit with Matt, and we have to see Timmy and Matt together. We don't want to do that. We want to come and we want to see our friends, not two lovebirds kissing and cuddling in the middle of class, right? Not me, Maurice, and Sam want to see that, okay? And me and Sam have been not shit talking for say. I don't like shit talking about my friends. I think that's toxic. However, we've been talking and we don't approve. Neither of us approve. And Maurice doesn't really approve either, but he's more okay with it. All right. He's more accepting. But me and Sam, we didn't like when Matt liked Maurice, and we don't like that Matt likes Timmy. Okay. And we don't like how they're together. The thing that really sets me off about the whole situation is prior, Matt was in this relationship with this girl that we'll call Angela. See, Matt and Angela had been dating for a while, but in June, they broke up. Sucks, right? But later to find out, for the back half of their relationship, Matt had been liking Maurice. That's kind of gross, okay? And let's throw this out here. Maurice still has no idea that Matt liked him at all, and probably still does like him. All right? This is only me and Sam know this. This is not open information to Maurice, okay? But recently Angela found out that Matt did like Maurice during the relationship. How? I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how that was ever known info. I didn't talk about it. It wasn't me. You feel me? And Sam didn't know it until kind of recently, so it wasn't. I don't know how that happened, but that came up. All right, and it hurt, and I think obviously hurt. I would be pretty hurt too if the entire time I was in a well, not the entire time, but the back half of my relationship was spent with the other person liking someone else. That may or not have happened to me when my ex was talking to a 15-year-old when they were 18, but that's okay. But putting myself in Angela's shoes, I would be very devastated, especially because Angela sees them together all the time. This wasn't info, like Matt's liking of Timmy wasn't info just known to me and Sam because of how obvious Matt made it. And I thought Matt made it obvious from like Maurice, because they did. I think they did at least, but they definitely make it obvious that they like Timmy. Okay, like people who were looking down at them saw how close they were, and like how they were acting to each other. And again, I almost never care. Relationship issues happen all the time, okay? But when it happens within my friend group and like people I know around me, it really starts to like affect me, you know? Because like this is stuff I have to deal with now. I have to wake up tomorrow. What time is it? Okay, I gotta finish this. It's 1 a.m. I have to wake up tomorrow and I have to go deal with that. I have to go see them together. I don't want to see them together. And I'm not gonna go like home wrecking. I'm not that type of person. That's disgusting. But if I had like a button in front of me right now to like automatically break them up, I'm pressing it, okay? In a heartbeat. You don't have to ask me twice and I'm pressing that button, okay? That button, it is smashed. It's no longer with us, okay? And that's just how life is. It's and like I'm not gonna sit here and say I was some sweet angel doing this, because when they were talking and like before they got together, there would be times we were sitting at a table and I'd sit in between them. I'm that type of person, okay? I make it clear. I'm just worried though, because like with what happened with Angela, Matt has a tendency of just liking people. They have a constant need of getting into a relationship, which I understand. I've been there, but being single has been the happiest moments of my entire life, I think. And I'm close to the point of never wanting to get into a relationship again. And seeing someone that I view very closely to me so obsessed with it is so sad. And like I want to be able to reach out and help, but they're such a stubborn person that like they're the type of individual who you try to help them and they return it back with an insult and stuff like that. Some people just, they don't want help. So all I can really do is I just have to watch their path and see how they live. Yeah. But I don't know. I think that's it for yapp-o-clock, I think is what I'm calling this. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Big video out soon. I love you.